childhood and a special needs educator. This is going to be a series of talks on child development and the different stages the child goes through while growing up. What you as parents can do to facilitate these stages, and in case of delays, what is it that you can do? Let's start with the typical age when a child ideally enters preschool in India. Many a times parents are very enthusiastic to enroll their child before the child turns 2, and we have some parents who are in no hurry at all. Nothing wrong with both. For the early starter, expectations of the parents should be in the right place, and for the late starter, if the parents are able to provide that conducive environment at home for learning, then nothing like it. The focus of the preschool should be on holistic development rather than teaching letters and numbers. So, what is it that a child of 2 to 3 years should be ideally doing? At home, a child should be developing their skills on independence, socializing with peers and adults in the neighborhood, at parks, at social gatherings, verbalize their needs, likes and dislikes, verbalize their urge to go to the toilet, able to follow simple instructions, observe and imitate, helps to dress and undress themselves, uses a napkin or a tissue to keep themselves clean, get control of their bodies, and most important of all, be toilet trained. So what is it that parents can do to help their child develop these skills? They need to provide an environment for the child to practice these skills. Model the skill first of all. Allow the child to practice them, make mistakes, and learn through their mistakes. Once you have modeled the skill a couple of times, allow the child to try it out. Newly acquired knowledge should be put to use in different situations. Take a step back and resist the temptation to jump into help. Read to them and spend time playing with them. When introducing a new skill, choose the time when you have complete attention of your child. If the child is not ready, they will indicate it. Try it after a few days. At school, once your child is enrolled to a playgroup, all your child should be doing is practice these skills, the already learned skills, for the 2 hours that they are at the preschool. Learning to stay away from the comfort of their own home and the main carer to trusting they are safe in this new environment. Play school should be the most enjoyable time for all children. It can be quite stressful for the child and the parent the first few days. So, prepare your child well before the separation. See to it that it is done in a well phased out manner. One needs to understand that your child will always see herself or himself as other than you, an individual self. This concept usually develops at the age group of 2.5 to 3 years. That is the reason why the ideal age for a child to join preschool is around this time. Focusing on the pre-academic skills is so important. We often tend to overlook it or not give it the importance it deserves. A delay or lack of interest to indulge and master these skills is when parents should start looking for indicators of delayed development. Each child is different and develop at their own pace. Some are early developers in certain areas while they take their own time for the other areas. If your child has not developed skills like listening, making eye contact, having joint attention, and other indicators, then it is time to start observing your child more closely. We will be talking about these developmental delays in our subsequent videos. See ya!